It's an honor and privilege to welcome you to my channel. We are in section Virtue, chapter 2, The Excellence of Rain, couplet 19. Charity and penance would disappear from this wide world when rain deceives or fails to shower. Rains are essential to keep human beings sane, civilized, and provide food and riches to all things on earth. The act of charity to fellow beings will occur when one has enough for oneself along with the heart to help others. The act of penance is a kind of devotion without expectation of any material wealth for oneself. Thus, the poet declares that both charity and penance would be impossible without regular rains. The act of charity is performed voluntarily by an individual within a society to help individuals in the community who need support. There are two important words in this couplet which the poet uses, namely dhanam and tavam. A rough translation of the word dhanam means charity. It is important to note that the poet does not use the word charity exclusively with the meaning of wealth. Similarly, the word tavam does not exclusively mean penance. It has a much deeper meaning. One would be unable to give to charity until one has more than what one requires. The capacity to understand that in an organic society, suffering of a fellow individual would affect the society as a whole shows the maturity to eliminate conflicts and cure open wounds as soon as possible to avoid decay within the society. It also shows high degrees of empathy, proactiveness or forethought, and pure wisdom. I would like to reiterate here that charity here does not mean wealth alone. It could mean anything that could help the society as a whole. Penance is a rough translation of the original word tavam, which ideally means the act of an individual's effort for self-liberation. We should note here that this is done by an individual for himself or herself. These higher thoughts of liberation would not occur if there is continuous turmoil or constant fear or hunger within a society. The poet has put charity as the first word and penance as a second word in this couplet, which means he wants the individual to consider the well-being of the society first, which would in turn help him progress in his individual liberation. This is quite straightforward, as we all are born in a society and then evolve as individuals inside the society as important components or organs in the living entity of earth as a subsection of human society, along with other living and non-living organizations. The poet elucidates the importance of rain and also how the functioning of humanity might change during any crisis and how it could be avoided by helping each other proactively